Hello and welcome to the Wayne Hills girls basketball game as the Wayne Hills ladies pages look to take on the Fair Lawn Cutters. I'm Andrew Gayo alongside me, Jake Silverman and David Suntup. Guys, we had a little technical difficulties before, but to begin the game, David, what are your keys to the game for the Patriots to win?
Well, my first key of the game, get the ball to Holly Bassett. The super sophomore has just been an absolute stud for this Wayne Hills Patriots team. She averages a double-double in their first round of the Passaic County tournament. She scored 22 points and grabbed 16 boards for the Wayne Hills Patriots. My second key, good shot selection. Work the ball around the key. If you have a good shot, take it. If not, work it down low and get the ball inside to Holly Bassett. And also, defense. These girls love to play defense. This is a solid defensive team, and they have to shut down the Fairlawn offense.
Well, Dave, my keys to the game are simple. Basically, number one, as you said, give it to Holly Basnick. I mean, she's been a monster force inside. Her tremendous size allows her to dominate the boards and score those tough inside baskets. Number two, I think the Holly Basnick matchup on the junior forward, as we see her being announced, CeCe Cousins, it will be key. Cousins has a tremendous athletic ability. I've seen her in warm-up. She could practically get rim. Even though she has a broken left hand, don't be, thinking that she won't score. She's right-handed, and she's a tremendous player.
Send it over to Mr. Mezzi for the Hills lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, both of you guys, your points were superb to say the least, but definitely Basnick, she is very good and talented to say the least for the Patriots, and Cousins is quite the player for the Cutters. I mean, these two teams are basically very similar. Wayne Hills is 12-6, Fairlawn is 12-7. Fairlawn just lost in the Bergen County Jamboree, the Queen of Peace, to a powerful Queen of Peace team, and the Patriots defeated Clifton pretty handily here last Saturday, and now they have to play Kennedy in the second round of the Passaic County tournament. So these two teams are very similar in many aspects of the game. Both, except the Patriots are a little younger than them, but they're both, Fairlawn generally a young team.
Speaking of their Passaic County tournament game on Saturday, Kennedy won the tournament last year, so it will be a very tough matchup for the Patriots on Saturday afternoon.
It was Kennedy? I think it was Eastside, but...
Kennedy beat Eastside by a point.
All right, Dan, you got me there. Opening tip taking control by the Cutters, taken up by number 4, Jody O'Leary. O'Leary, the senior guard, kicks it to number 13, Carly Montag. Back to O'Leary. O'Leary down low to Cousins. Cousins drives. O'Leary fakes the shot, drives inside, kicks it back out to Montag. Montag puts up a 3. It is good, so Fairlawn takes an early 3-0 lead here in the first quarter.
Good play there by O'Leary. Fakes the three-pointer, drives to the hole, and penetrates it, attracts the defenders, and then kicks it out, and Fairlawn makes a try.
Cousins making immediate impact already. Look at this.
As the pass is stolen there, and Cousins drives to the hole and gets fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That previous possession was set up by Cousins. I mean, at the top of the key, you saw her working the ball around. She was got it, looked for her shot, saw it wasn't there. Put up the little pump fake and passed it out, set up Montag for that open 3.
First shot's no good. Second shot here by Cousins is no good again. Tipped out there by Sam Levine. Back to the Cutters. O'Leary drives, puts up a layup. No good. Rebound by Cousins, and she traveled. So now the Patriots will get the ball.
Great defense there by Becky Ollis and forcing the travel. Back on that last rebound by Sam Levine. Right in that spot, usually when you're going up for the ball against another person, you tip the ball. But right there, she just should have grabbed that down, and then the Patriots could have reset and brought up the ball.
Levine takes it up for the Patriots. Dribbling past defenders. Levine to the hole. Gets hit. Basnick rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Basnick another rebound. They're going to call a traveling violation on Basnick.
Two powerful centers inside get back-to-back travel calls.
Starting for the Patriots, Sam Levine, Linda Stambouli, Allison Liskey, Becky Ollis, and Holly Basnick. O'Leary. Down low to Cousins. Cousins goes up against Ollis. It is good. So the Cutters now lead 5-0 with 6:47 here remaining in the first quarter.
You can see already they want to make Cousins a big part of the game in the early goings.
Basnick for two. It is good. So now the Patriots will look to press and put pressure on the Cutters. O'Leary takes it up for the Cutters. Stolen there by Litsky. Litsky trying to get to the middle of the court. Kicks it to Basnick. Basnick goes up. She is fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Great job by the Patriots, stealing the ball and then running into transition. And now Holly Basnick is at the line for 2 shots. It'll be interesting to see what the Patriots do on defense in terms of double teaming Cousins.
As you saw before, when they tried double team Cousins, all she did was basically kick it out and had Montag hit the open 3. So we'll see what Percy comes up with for the strategy.
Both free throws are good for Basnick, so the Patriots cut the deficit to 1. It's 5-4 here in the first quarter. Stolen there by Becky Ollis. And I say it went out of bounds on her, so it will be fair on ball.
Great trap there by the Patriots.
Inbounds here coming for Fairlawn. Pressure continuously being applied.
Great job by Fairlawn breaking the press there, getting the ball up the court.
Shot made there by number 24, Nicole Cisco, so her first basket of the game. Ollis gives up to Stambouli. Stambouli runs up the offense. Gives up to Levine. Levine kicks it back out to Stambouli. Stambouli gives it to Litsky. To Levine.
Looks like
Levine.
a Princeton style of offense.
Yes, it is. It's a 3 game, and shot there by Ollis is good. So now the Patriots come within 7-6.
Nice play there by Sam Levine, dribbling through the defenders like they're cones and then kicking it out to Becky Ollis for the baseline pop.
Cousins gives up to Cisco, kicks it back out to Montag. Montag for 3. It is good.
Again, the double team on Cousins sets up the 3 for Montag.
Well, Montag is just stroking it from downtown. She's just on fire. She keeps getting the threes from the bank.
A good defense there by Sam Levine, avoiding the foul, going up for the block. Stolen there by Litsky. Litsky trying to run the fast break. She runs it outside, kills the fast break, kicks it to Stambouli. Stambouli for 3. It is good. So the Patriots come within 9-10.
Linda Stambouli showing off the range. That was a long 3 from downtown. And she was double teamed there too. She had 2 hands in her face, but she was able to get enough room to get the shot off, and she just drains it from downtown.
Stolen there by Levine. Gives it to Stambouli. Stambouli setting up the offense. Kicks it out to Levine. Levine to Ollis. Ollis, Stambouli. To Litsky. To Ollis. Levine takes it outside. Stambouli trying to find a shot. Basnick. To Levine. Ollis from the free throw line. It is good. Good movement there by the Patriots to find the open shot and the look.
Patriots were patient there, finally finding the opening shot and stroked it.
Like you said, Jake, very good patience there by the Wayne Hills offense. They kept passing around the ball, and there's no shot clock in high school basketball, so they can take as much time as they want.
Holly Basnick goes up. It is good. A good steal there by Basnick, and then she takes it back up. And a timeout is called there by Fairlawn as the Patriots storm back and are up 13-10.
The big key for the Patriots has been their outside shooting, because once they can make the outside shots, then they could go inside to Holly Basnick. And Holly Basnick, she's been a double-double machine for the Patriots this year. So once they make the outside shots, and Fairlawn really has to tighten up their perimeter defense, and then the Patriots could really look into getting the ball to Basnick down low in the post.
Yeah, and even if she Holly doesn't get her shot off, she can kick it out to Stambouli and Levine, who have shown great outside range.
Litsky as well, the best three-point shooter on the Patriots.
Yes.
She's consistently through her 4-year career been able to shoot the tray. And Chelsea Zayas, who's on the bench, is also an excellent three-point shooter.
Oh, she's a three-point specialist for this team.
Yeah.
Every time on the paper, when you read the box scores, you'll see three-point goals, Zayas, at least 2 or 3. Sometimes 1, but at least 1 a game.
Once again, consistent defensive pressure by the Patriots. Fairlawn trying to move the ball as they call a traveling violation. So now the Patriots will be back in the offensive scheme.
Fairlawn showing some pressure here as they're still going with the full court press. It'll be interesting to see how this will affect them later in the game when a lot of these starters start to get a little tired.
Seems like the Patriots are forcing inbound passes often.
Ball stays in position of the Patriots. Trying now set up a play.
Good defense there by Farrell, but Becky also waited a little too long on that pass. It should have been a little bit earlier, but the Patriots have another chance as they have a side out under their basket.
Olis to Levine. Litsky wanted the shot. Stambouli down low to Olis. Olis from the baseline, no good. Grabbed there by Litsky. Back to Litsky. Litsky open shot is good. Patriots doing a really good job of opening for the opening shot.
Being very patient and it's paying off.
It's all shot selection for the Patriots today. Drive there by Fairlawn. They're going to call a foul there on Linda Stambouli on the floor, I believe.
Yes, it is on the floor.
So it'll be a side out here for the Cutters. Going in there to Montag. Down low there. Driving there by Bogans. Back to Montag. Stolen there by Olis to Levine. Levine trying to dribble out of traffic. Foul is called, so it is on the floor, so it'll be side out for the Patriots.
Great defense there by the Patriots. They're coming up with key turnovers, and it's helping them in running the fast break. As right there, Becky Olis just came up with the huge steal.
Yeah, every possession it seems like Patriots are running on fast break, then settling down and hitting the open jumper.
Olis, Stambouli. Stambouli trying to slow it down. 3-game here now for the Patriots. Good move there by Levine. The Basnick. Basnick down low. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Still going for the rebound. They're going to call a foul on her.
Over the back on Holly Basnick.
Yeah, became a little too aggressive on the third. She wanted a third shot, but became a little too aggressive.
Sam Levine really does a nice job dribbling the ball and getting around these defenders. And that'll be a huge key because if she could get around a couple of defenders, then it really opens up the blocks for the Patriots.
Especially for low post players like Holly Basnick.
Taken there by the Patriots. The Cutters, excuse me. Knocked in there by Cousins. So the lead for the Patriots now is 15-12. So now the Patriots will call timeout to look for a play because the pressure is obviously bothering them by the Cutters. But in the early going, the Patriots have done a very nice job of coming back.
Yeah, they're up 3 points. I mean, they haven't found a way to stop Cousins yet, but I mean, she has 8 points. I think really what they need to do is put Holly Basnick on her, shut her down. Once you do that, I mean, Montag can't be open all game if you shut down Cousins, because Cousins is setting up Montag, and that's the only way they've been getting their points so far. It's been the way of 6 points for Montag.
Montag has just been on fire beyond the arc, and it's really been helping out the Fairlawn offense because if she can hit those shots from deep, then it'll really help get Cousins open. But the Patriots, everyone's been hitting their outside shots. Stambouli, Oles, Litsky.
Oles is way open, deep in the corner.
Ball will be in favor of the Cutters as Stambouli was handling consistent pressure and the ball went out of bounds. So now the Cutters will take over with 1:30 here remaining in the first quarter. O'Leary setting up the offense for the Cutters.
Overall, guys, the Patriots, they've shot the ball well. They've done a pretty good job on defense, but their one problem will be handling the press.
Montag drains another tray.
I think we have a little Reggie Miller.
She was moving without the ball very well, and she gets into the corner to find her jump shot.
And she's been open, too. No one's been on her. As the Fairlawn defense is doing a great job causing turnovers on the press. I believe that's the Patriots' third for turnover already.
Yeah, and they changed up their D because if you remember early, they were applying full court press. Now it's a little half court trap. And they're not letting the Patriots get adjusted. That's what it seems the coach's strategy
Ball
is.
went out of bounds there on Oshazane, so now the Patriots will have the ball with 56.8 remaining here. Once again, Fairlawn defense has really stepped up their game with the press. As we're tied here 15-15, the Patriots just don't have an answer for it.
Well, the Patriots so far, they've been a little too careless with the ball. They have to be more careful. They have to have more people getting open, maybe set some screens so people could get open and get down the court.
And keep the ball out of Kelly Montag's hands. Carly Montag, excuse me.
I forgive you.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us, Andrew.
She's shooting lights out, though. 9 points already in the first quarter.
She has again behind three-point arc.
Arlene Kocharski taught me math, and if she's on this pace to get 36 points in the game, and it's pretty solid.
I'd say that's good in any league.
Ball goes out of bounds, so now the Patriots will get the ball with 12.3 seconds left. I'm pretty sure they'll set up for the last shot. The substitute is coming back in. Nicole Cisco checks back in for CC Cousins.
Patriots definitely should shut off for one shot. Make sure they're patient. Make sure they have an open shot, which they've been doing on basically every possession.
Olis runs up the court, trying to find for the last shot. Olis puts it up. I thought she was fouled. Bassinick
Definitely fouled on
gets
that one.
fouled, so then she'll go to the line for 2 shots. 4 seconds remaining here. I thought the Patriots were going to hold for the last shot, but I guess they wanted points.
Well, she had an open shot. She got through 2 defenders. There wasn't really anyone down the floor, so she either could have waited for everyone else to get down, or she could have taken the shot.
When you're in that kind of situation, you also get caught up in the moment. You don't know how much time is left. You don't want to, hold it for too long, because then if you hold it for too long, you can't get any shots off. So, they just want to be a little safe.
And Becky also made 2 previous shots from deep, so.
Solid player.
Bassinick's second shot is no good. She grabs her own rebound, goes up, gets the roll as time expires here at the Gifford Gymnasium. The Patriots lead after the first quarter, 17-15.
That was a Dennis Rodman-like play. If you remember back in the NBA when Dennis Rodman would always miss his foul shots, he would always come in and rebound, get his own rebounds.
So overall, the Patriots, I thought they played pretty good interior defense, but they need to improve their perimeter defense and stop Montag from three-point land. And they really have to work on breaking the press, because Fairlawn has been forcing a lot of turnovers, and that prevents the Patriots from running their offensive sets and putting up points.
I suggest the box and one. Now, you put a box down and you put a one person on Montag. Follow her wherever she goes because she's very good at running without the ball, finding open spots in the defense. If you put a woman on her, then you lock her down, and what the box will do down low is possibly shut down Cousins and, if not shut down, take away most of her game.
Well, then that really challenges the 3 other players on Fairlawn, seeing if they can make shots, because once everyone on Fairlawn starts making shots, then it really makes it very difficult on this Patriots defense.
David, sorry, Jake.
No, you.
David, since we got time, why don't you give us today's trivia question?
Oh, you want me to ask it, Andrew?
Oh, yeah, that's your job. Not my job.
You're play-by-play, though, so.
Yeah, but it's the Dave trivia.
Okay. Tonight's trivia question is brought to you by Wayne Hills High School.
Dun, 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 dun.
Study hard and get good grades. For the first time in the 7-year tenure of Wayne Hills head coach Bill Percy, the girls beat Northern Highlands 26-24 back on Thursday, January 25th. Who sunk the game-winning shot?
That was a
Answer
memorable
coming up
moment.
shortly. Guys, don't say the answer yet.
Zayas, 4-3. It is good. Zayas from really deep outside. She could pop the tray, and she just did it there.
That's her neighborhood out there, three-point land. Zayas is just a stud from three-point land, and you saw it right there. So Fairlawn really needs to get someone out there and contest those three-pointers from Zayas.
Also, is having trouble with Cousins, having to foul her consistently.
Becky's second foul. Cousins will go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, Jake, I think the boxing one would be pretty effective because then someone could help out Olis down low on Cousins. And that also would help save Olis a couple fouls because she already has 2 in the early going. And we're only 27 seconds into the second quarter.
Well, you know, some people have referred to my basketball mind of like John Wooden, the UCLA coach.
Well, also, your dad, you got it from your dad. Larry Silverman used to coach. I mean, 3 years ago when we played for the team at the association, who thought the 3 of us would be sitting here broadcasting a basketball game?
Nobody
I
could
would.
have thought that. Nobody. I'm telling you that much.
Good times. Back to the action.
Montag puts it up. Montag. I don't know if it was her lunch today, but she already has 11 points here early in the game. Kata Bate gives it back to Sam Levine.
I don't know what it was either. Maybe she was listening to Jim Jones and Ball, and I really don't know what it was. But Montag has just been torching the Patriots today.
Now I doubt that. O'Leary
Boring.
taken there by Bassinick. Bassinick to Levine. Levine drives to the middle. Bassinick. Jump ball, so now possession arrow is in favor of Fairlawn, so it'll be Fairlawn ball.
Bassnick was not able to gain possession of the ball quick enough. Otherwise, she could have called a timeout. But good job by Fairlawn getting a hand on the ball and forcing the jump ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of the Fairlawn Cutters.
No, they should switch it now.
Yeah, they did switches, so now it's in
But
favor
Fairlawn
of.
got the ball.
Yeah,
after
so
that.
now it's in favor of Hills. Fairlawn trying to set up a play. Montag.
St. Bully playing
Cisco.
shutdown on.
Actually, that was
Montag.
Zayas.
Oh, Zayas, my
yeah,
mistake.
Happens to the best of us, Jake. Don't worry about it.
O'Leary. Ball tipped around a little bit, taken there by Montag. O'Leary looking for room. Overthrows her intended receiver, so now it'll be
Football
Patriots
terms,
ball.
Andrew.
Tried to lob it over there. She tried to lob it over Holly Bassnick to her teammate, but it didn't work. Overshot it there.
That was great defense there on that last possession by Katie Abate. She really made it hard for the Fairlawn Cutter player to pass the ball down low, forcing the pass to go out of bounds. But Andrew, while we have a moment, I'd like to give you the answer to tonight's trivia question, which is
Ooh.
brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. For the first time in the 7-year tenure of Wayne Hills head coach Bill Percy, the girls beat Northern Highlands 26-24. Who took the game-winning shot? And if you said Allison Litsky, you are correct.
Oh, man, I said Holly.
Well, it was a 3-point shot, and Holly's not much of a 3-point shooter.
Wow, guys, 26-24. Talk about a low-scoring game.
So now the Patriots will look to defend against the Cutters, if that makes any sense. O'Leary drives to the hole, is fouled in, it is good. So now we're tied at 20. Pending the free throw, it could be up by 1 for the Cutters.
That was one impressive shot. She had a hand around her neck, it seemed like, and one hand taking down her other arm. Still made the bucket. That's a great shot.
Free throw is no good. Rebound there by Levine. Levine trying to dribble out of trouble. Does a good job of it. Bate running the point for the Patriots.
Behind her
Damn.
is Montag.
Triple teamed. Another jump ball. It will be State Patriots ball.
Sam Levine really did a nice job breaking down the press there. She was triple teamed. There was no one back to help her, but then Katie Abate came and so did Litsky to help Levine get the ball past half court.
I think at halftime, Bill Percy really needs to reassess his breaking the press strategy.
And the Patriots have to burn a timeout there.
So now Linda Stambuli's set to check in back into the game. So now we're tied here 20-20 with 5:21 remaining in the first half of action.
Andrew, while I have a spare moment,
Oh.
in 3 days, you'll have one of the biggest experiences of your life. You'll be
Oh,
down
boy.
at the DMV getting your driver's license. What will this experience be like for you?
David, to tell you the truth,
Andrew, don't be nervous.
I have confidence, but I am a little nervous.
Andrew, I threw up before I left my
Oh,
house to take the
jeez.
test, and it was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. So,
All right. I mean, parallel parking, I can do it in my sleep. But I'm just a nervous person in general.
Well, all I can say is when you get your license, I'll drive over and we should take a trip to Market Basket for lunch.
Together in 2 cars.
I wouldn't call it a trip. I'd call it...
An excursion?
David, you took the words from my mouth. I
Journey?
was just going to say an excursion.
Well, road trip's Philadelphia, but that's not until like June and August.
Yeah, they're going to call it travel there on Samantha Levine.
There's an injured player on the floor. Number
O'Leary.
4, O'Leary. She went down hard.
Jody O'Leary.
If you notice on Linda Stambuli's shot, when she shoots, she has a different way of shooting. She'll come back all the way to the shoulder and then release. I don't know. It doesn't seem natural, but it
It's a
always
very
goes
unique
in.
release.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Gentlemen, is it just me or did Margaret get blonde highlights?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
I think she's looking good.
Oh, Margaret Doherty, she's a stellar lady. What else can I say?
I saw her. I was like, who is that?
Yeah, she got blonde highlights.
Commend you, Margaret.
Margaret Doherty, Michael Shale, Joseph Ascalise, Coach Chris Olson in the Facebook here at the Gifford.
What about Kevin?
And KO.
And Kevin. Also, Greg Olson was a stud in the College All-Star Skills Challenge.
Oh yeah, he won the route running competition.
Then he came in second in catching the balls. But anyway, let's get back to basketball here.
Stambuli takes it up, getting pressed again. Turned over there by the Patriots. Gonna call a foul on Zayas.
Smart foul.
Great play there by Chelsea Zayas, getting back on defense and committing the foul. Those are fouls that you need to take. And now, Fairlawn's not even getting 2 shots at this. It's on the floor, and Fairlawn has to now run their offensive set and not get a fast break bucket.
So now Litsky is in and Stambuli's out.
Honestly, what I think right now the Patriots need to do, have the assistant coach take over what's going on the floor. Percy should really be setting up a better plan to break the press. Oh, watch out. Player comes in the stance.
He's going to call backcourt. So now Patriots will have the ball. Very sloppy play here in the second quarter.
2 good teams really putting a lot of pressure and forcing turnovers in the early going. The Fairlawn girls team has had a stellar season, but their guys team has not won a game the whole entire year. And last year, the Fairlawn boys basketball team had a great season. They made states. Vinny Graff scored his 1,000th point. But ever since they lost him, they've had a tough time this year.
Fairlawn sports, for boys at least. Baseball's okay, actually, but they've had lacrosse is good too, but
Yeah, they're
and
right.
hockey.
Hockey is amazing.
Okay, so I made a bad statement. For
Yeah.
the most
Well,
part,
football's not very good.
football's
but now
terrible.
Dan Miles is there
What
to
are you
turn
gonna
around
say
the
for Hill?
program.
Pardon me?
Back to the action.
Levine to Zayas to Levine. Down low to Bastanik. Bastanik goes up. She gets it into the basket. So now the Patriots are up 22-20.
Great job there by Bastanik, taking the lanes to the hole and putting it off the bank for the deuce.
Montag for 3. No good.
I believe that's her first miss of the game.
Yes,
Am I
it
right?
is. She's 3 for 4. Or 4 for 5, actually.
That's 80% for all you math and
3 for 4 from three-point land. Shot there by Litsky's no good. Well, guys, this is a special story, I think, this year for the girls. They graduated 3 seniors who really put the program back on the map. They had Michelle Alla, Courtney Vaca, and Megan Tierney. Those 3 have moved on to bigger and better things.
Michelle Lawless playing at Rowan now.
And Courtney Vaca is playing at Rutgers Newark. Nobody really thought that the Patriots would be 12-6 at this point. They did not think they were going to be bad, but they did not think they were going to be 12-6.
Oh, I totally agree with you. The big win, the win against Northern Highlands. That was definitely the biggest win of the year. Northern Highlands won North 1 Group 3 last year, and beating them here at the Gifford in the last minute was just a great win and a great confidence booster for this Wayne Hills team.
I knew this team was special after the first game of the season, to be frank. They beat the Ramapo Green Raiders at Ramapo, and
But
that's saying
also,
something.
I knew this
Sam
team
Depkin was hurt.
Still, it is Ramapo. You can't-
Ramapo's Ramapo. Is Ramapo is Ramapo. As I always like to
Yeah,
say.
I still, but
A win's a win. I mean, they've had some really they've only had one really bad game this year, and that's when they got the score run up on them by Pascack Valley.
well, Passac Valley is probably the best team in the NBAL this season.
Now their best player is hurt as well, Rebecca Lynch, with an ACL injury.
I mean, but if you want to talk about standout games, you'll have to talk about the Ramsey game where, Holly sank the winning layup with 25 seconds, scored 30 points, and had 13 boards.
As Holly just hits the layup there to put the Patriots up 24-21 with 3:03 here remaining in the half.
Well, Bastanik is probably the main reason why this team has been so dominant because she's been getting double figures in almost every game this season, and she's really made up for the scoring loss of Lala and Vaca. And then also, Sam Levine has come up. Last year, she sat varsity and she got into a couple games. This year, she's been starting, and she's really done a great job helping run this Patriots offense along with Linda Simboli. And Levine has been a nice scoring presence, too, on offense.
Seems like Olis was hurt on the play there.
CeCe Cousins hit that shot in for the Cutters. In addition, the senior leadership has been tremendous. The captains, Chelsea Zayas, Allison Litsky, and Tara Shoebridge providing great leadership.
As
Bridget Greenwald is set to check in for the Patriots.
As Sam Levine went running hard down there, hit the deck. I'm very surprised she's not hurt. Tough young individual she is.
Oh, great sportsmanship there by Cousins to shake Sam Levine's hand and make sure she's okay. You don't really see that nowadays in sports, but just a nice gesture on Cousins' part.
I would have been down on the ground if I did that. She's a very tough competitor, Sam Levine. Still playing.
Litsky for 3. No good. Rebounded there by Bastanik. Litsky to Levine. Litsky inside the three-point arc. No good.
Watch Cousins running the break.
Down low to Cousins.
As I said.
Cousins puts it up, so now the Fairlawn Cutters take the lead 25-24.
That was just a nice shot there by Cousins. Double team. She was able to go to the bank for the deuce.
Levine throws it to Stambouli in the direction of. Stambouli grabs it eventually.
Great hustle there by Stambouli to gather up the loose ball. That could have been another turnover there for the Patriots.
They have basically two people on a person. I think someone's got to be open. Just like that, you have to shoot it with the wide open shot. The Patriots are passing up wide open shots. They were being patient before, but it's not paying off now.
Great pass there by Sam Levine, breaking down the defense, and Holly Bastanik's wide open on the baseline and sinks the jumper.
CeCe Cousins puts it up again as Cousins continues to dominate.
Like I said in the opening, she has tremendous athletic ability. She's a great ball player. The broken hand has not affected her one bit. She's just putting up big numbers. She wants to get into a good college. I see where this is going. Great player.
Levine goes to the line for 2 shots. I believe, no, actually it's a 1-on-1.
It's less than 1 minute.
Remaining here in this first half. First shot is good. So now we're tied up at 27. So now the second shot here coming from Levine, as both teams are in the bonus.
Tied up. 1 minute left. Guys, you think, right now at this point, who do you think's going to win?
That's a
Depends if Wayne
interesting
Hills
question.
could tighten up their, especially their perimeter defense, which they've done in the second quarter, if Wayne Hills could break the press.
I'm very surprised they're still in this game. I mean, all the chances, that Fairlawn has had.
Bastanik drives to Litsky.
The Patriots.
To Stambouli.
The Patriots have to be patient. They have plenty of time. Get a good shot. Get it down low to Bastanik.
Levine drives. Taken away there by Fairlawn. Thrown down the court. Covered there by Bridget Greenwald.
I think they're holding for 1. I could be wrong.
Ball goes in favor of the Patriots with 11.3 remaining on the clock.
So the Patriots should hold for 1 here. But first, this has been their problem the whole game. Getting the ball past half court due to the Fairlawn Cutters press.
Not just half court, getting the ball in bounds.
Stambouli double dribbled. So now 8.3 remaining for the Cutters to get a last shot. As Montag checks back in.
Definitely the right move for Fairlawn because Montag could really stroke it from 3-point land.
Well, I think the Patriots know who they're going to go to, but the question is, can they stop it?
Cousins puts up at the buzzer. They're going to call foul.
I think they missed a travel there. She didn't put the ball down on the floor. She just went up. That's a travel. Remember back in the day when we used to play? The refs called that a travel on us all the time.
All the time. I thought it was a drop step back in the day.
I don't know how the heck that was. I mean, she wasn't even looking, and she almost got it in. She's made several of those shots. That really boggles me.
First free throw's no good. 0.4 seconds remaining. So if she makes this free throw, it's just going to be a tip.
You ever hear the Jimmy Griffith rule? In the NBA, if it's under 0.6 seconds left.
0.3.
0.4, actually.
0.3.
Oh, okay.
We all differ.
Would not have counted. So now, at the end of the first half here, Farrell and Cutters lead the Wayne Hills Patriots 28-27. Guys, the Patriots have not done well handling the press. What do they have to do to break the press?
Well, I mean, right now, I think what they need to do is go in the locker room, go to the board, write down a great way to break the press. I mean, there has to be a way you could stop this. I know Farrell is constantly changing the way to press and different situations like that, but you need to get it in. You need to get it to your best ball handler, your Jason Kidd-like player, and that's how you got to get it through.
Well, I would get the ball to Sam Levine because she's been doing a nice job dribbling around defenders the whole game. Short passes. Do not try to force the ball down half court because there's a good chance that those passes will get intercepted. And also, set screens, get people open because it's hard when people are getting double teamed, but if you set screens and change it up, it would be tough on Farrellon because then Farrellon would have to go back to the drawing board and really change things up.
Also,
sorry, Jake.
I was just going to say maybe they need, when they're inbounding, they should spread it out instead of having the 4 at the foul line.
All right, gentlemen, that is the end of the first half. We will be back for the beginning of the second half after this. Hello and welcome back to the Griffith Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Gayo, alongside me, David Suntup and Bobby Gross. Guys, second half here, 28-27 Fairlawn. What do the Patriots have to do to get themselves back and win this game?
Well, they have to break the press. It's all about breaking the press and playing defense. They really need to shut down Cousins, who's just been a beast for this Fairlawn team.
Yeah, I think the same thing. That's the only thing stopping them because if they get it, they break down the floor and they get a good fast break layup or a three-pointer.
So now, side out now for Patriots, throwing in there to Stambouli. Levine takes it up to Basnick. She will go to the line for 2 shots now to give possibly the Patriots the lead.
Good job by the Patriots getting the ball down low to Holly Basnick, and she's been making her free throws consistently. So this could be 2 points here for the Patriots if she can make both shots.
Basnick's first shot is good, so now the game is tied at 28. Second shot made there by Basnick, so now the Patriots take a 29-28 lead. Taken up there by O'Leary. Down low to Cousins. Cousins puts it up. It is good. So now Fairlawn regains the lead, 30-29.
This is where the Patriots really need to start getting the job done, breaking down the press. And they almost had a turnover there, but good job by Becky Olis to regain the ball.
Litsky puts up a deep shot, no good. Rebound there by Olis, gets fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
It was a good job by Olis to get that rebound. She really is a hustler.
Good job there by Becky Olis, as Bobby said, getting the offensive rebound, and now she has a chance to go to the line for 2.
Olis' first shot, no good. So here comes the second shot. Shot rolls out. So now Fairlawn takes it up. O'Leary. Double dribbles, so now Patriots will regain possession.
Good defense there by Linda Stambouli, forcing the double dribble, and now the Patriots have a chance to regain the lead.
Thrown deep there to Litsky. So now the Patriots, again, turn over the ball as they've been having trouble handling the press the whole day.
That was the right pass there by Sam Levine, trying to be a little bit more aggressive. Boletsky just never got a handle on the ball.
Vasnik puts up a shot, no good. Knocked out there by Levine, so now it'll be fair on ball. Subbing in for the Cutters is Kerry O'Shaughnessy. So she'll check in for Nicole Cisco. O'Leary. Down there, the Bogans. Bogans. Drives. Gets taken away on the ground there. They say
Possession arrow in favor of the Patriots, so
Well,
the Patriots will get the
they
ball.
stepped out. She stepped out of bounds, the Fairlawn girl, so that's why they get the ball.
Oh, okay.
Hills did a good job by trapping her in the corner, so she had to do something quick, and they made her turn it over.
Stambouli puts up a shot, rims out. Rebound there by Olis. Gets blocked. Olis gets steals the ball to Levine. Stambouli back to Levine.
Traveling at Sam Levine, she didn't know where to go with the ball. She wanted to pass it to Stambouli, but she was covered tightly. So good defense there by Fairlawn to force the traveling violation.
So Leary bringing it up for the Cutters. It's taken away there by Basnick. Basnick trying to run the fast break. Gets up there, makes the layup, and good. So she'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. She has some flashes of dominance in today's game. Wouldn't you say, Dave?
Oh, definitely. She's been running the break, making shots in the low post, and making baseline jumpers. She's just been all over the place today. And also, she's been very successful from the foul line.
Basnick's free throw. Gets in. So now the Patriots take a 32-30 lead.
Surprised the Patriots are not putting any pressure on Fairlawn as they bring up the ball. Are you, Andrew?
Well, I guess their base defense is what they trust. You know, their defense when they get set back and they go, man. As a traveling violation is called there, so now it'll be Patriots ball.
I think the reason they're not putting on the press is because they're not as cautious about putting scoring points as preserving
Preserving
stopping,
energy
yeah.
just for later in the game. Because you bring up a great point because later in the game, the starters have played most of the game. And if it's a close game like this, Fairlawn, I guess, wants to save their energy for later in the contest.
Montag goes up, makes a shot, and gets fouled. So she'll go to the line to complete a three-point play.
Great play by Fairlawn there. Montag had a size advantage over Stambouli as Montag is able to go off the glass for the deuce.
Montag's free throw. Puts it up. Rims in. So now the Cutters take a 33-32 lead. Press once again by Fairlawn. Levine switching direction. Gets a reach and foul called by Jody O'Leary. So now it'll be a side out for the Patriots. Kata Bate checking in for Linda Stambouli. Tolitsky. Back to Levine. Levine. Driving. Tolitsky. Tolitsky drives. Back out to Olis. A Bate. Trying to find room. Levine. Pump fakes. Drives to Olis. Back to a Bate. Tolitsky. Back to Olis. Trying to find a shot, the Patriots. Levine.
Patriots are doing a good job being patient here, looking for the right shot. But they passed up a couple of long shots right there. Basnick, as the jumper is no good, rebounded by Fairlawn.
So now Litsky putting pressure on. They're going to call a reach and foul there on Allison Litsky. Looked like a clean steal, but the referee thought otherwise.
Good defense there by Allison Litsky, but she got a little too aggressive and the refs called the foul.
Taken up there by the Cutters. By number 5, Tracy Wright. Wright to O'Leary. O'Leary. Blocked there by Basnick. Basnick running the break to Levine. Levine puts up the layup. It's good. So the Patriots regained the lead 34-33.
Great job by the Patriots there, getting the steal, and as they've been doing a lot of the game, forcing turnovers and getting in transition and getting easy baskets.
So now it'll be Fairlawn ball as they maintain possession.
Any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email the Wayne Hills TV Club at WayneHillsTV@AOL.com. Once again, that is WayneHillsTV@AOL.com.
Side out here for the Cutters. Oh, Becky Olis got smashed in the stomach. They're going to call a foul on her.
Guys, are you surprised they didn't call an offensive foul there?
I thought Becky got elbowed pretty badly, but the referee once again thought otherwise, so Cousins goes to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, I thought the same exact thing. But I guess she moved her feet, and that's a defensive foul.
Well, they usually do not call a charge unless the defender falls down.
Yeah.
Or unless the feet are set.
So she makes the second of the 2 shots. So now we're all knotted up at 34 apiece. Levine takes it up. Once again, breaking the press. A bait goes up, is fouled. So she'll go to the foul line for 2 shots.
It was a great job by Levine to just swerve through all of them and bring it down and almost scoring or passing it and scoring.
Well, she did, yeah, absolutely, Bobby. She did a good job breaking the press and getting to the basket, which is very important. A bait, first of 2 free throws. Gets a roll, is good. So now the second shot coming up. Greenwald checks in for Olis.
Free throws could be a very important part of the game, especially later in the game.
A Bates second one is no good. So now Patriots have a 35-34 lead. Ball put up there by Cisco. It is good. So now the Patriots are once again down by 1. It's a back and forth game, whereas the scoring and who's ahead.
Also, Andrew, turnovers back and forth game as Litsky fires a 3 off the back iron, no good. Good rebound by Bassinek as she's blocked by Cisco.
O'Leary down low to Cousins. Cousins goes up, no good. As they're going to call a foul on the play, I believe on Greenwald.
Yes, it was on Greenwald.
So now number 22, O'Shaughnessy, will go to the line for 2 shots.
That was a good play there on defense by Greenwald to get the block at first, but then on the second effort, she got called for the foul.
First free throw. Gets a nice bounce and goes in. Second free throw attempt is good. So now the Patriots are down by 3.
So now Fairlawn going back with a little half-court trap there. Good job by Levine to get the ball to a bait.
We're going to call a traveling violation on Bastanik. .234 remaining here in the third quarter. Patriots down against the Fairlawn Cutters, 38-35. Alan Gayo, David Suntup, Bobby Gross alongside me. Ball goes up, it is no good, but they're going to call another foul on Greenwald, I believe. So now it's 2 on her.
2 on her in the last minute. Fairlawn, they haven't been making a lot of baskets, but they've been doing a nice job getting shots down low, and they've been drawing a lot of fouls and getting to the charity stripe.
First free throw attempt is no good. Second one on the way. Once again, no good rebound there by Cousins, though. Goes back up, no good. Patriots having trouble rebounding. Possession arrow goes in favor of the Cutters. Claire Cisco set the check in for the Patriots. As she checks in for Greenwald. Ball inbounded there, stolen there by Litsky.
Big play there on defense by Litsky. And now the Patriots could tie with 3.
Levine driving, tried to draw a foul. No good.
Not a smart shot there by Sam Levine, and she knows it, and so does Coach Percy. A little too rushed there.
Air ball there by Bassnick rebounds the air ball. A bait. Jump ball will be in favor of the Patriots. So now Litsky will check it out to a bait who will run the offense.
So, Bobby, the Patriots are down by 3. Less than 2 minutes left in the third. What do you think they need to do to regain the lead?
I think now they should just go down low and try and just play man-to-man defense or woman-to-woman defense and just try and bring it down low because they're taking a lot of outside shots and they're not landing. So I think they should give it to either Holly Bassick or Claire Cisco, which Holly's not in right now. But
Well, actually, she is. She's still in. They took Bridget Greenwald out.
Yeah. So I think they should do that.
A bait takes a jump shot. It's good.
Or they could do that.
So now
Yeah, be more patient.
So now the Cutters only have a 1-point lead over the Patriots. Taken up there by O'Shaughnessy.
So the Patriots are basically playing woman-to-woman defense, as Bobby would say. No double team.
As now the Cutters are trying to kill clock.
Well, you can't really kill clock in a 1-point game in the third quarter. I don't know why they would be doing that.
Montag puts up a jump shot, gets a bounce, and it falls in. Montag has just had the shooter's touch today.
Oh, you know you have the shooter's touch when you get bounces like that. That's all I could say.
A bait taking it up. Getting double teamed. To Litsky, back to Levine. A bait drives to Litsky. Litsky puts up a jump shot. No good. As Fairlawn now maintains possession with 21 seconds remaining here. O'Shaughnessy.
Good defense by Claire Cisco to stop the possible layup attempt by the Fairlawn Cutters. Is that up and down?
That is, I believe. Yes. Yes, it was up and down.
So I believe the Patriots will hold for 1.
As they're having trouble breaking the press the whole day. Levine. Good pass there to Cisco. To Levine, 10 seconds remaining. Litsky. 5 seconds. Levine. Litsky at the buzzer. Oh! It is good. It's a 3-pointer at the buzzer. So now the Patriots tie it at the end of the third quarter, 40-40. Great shot there by Litsky.
Very good.
The Gifford Gymnasium faithful is just going absolutely nuts after that shot there. The Patriots cut a little close, but they were able to just get the shot off, and now the game is tied.
So
As
now
we will be joined by Wayne Today's sports columnist, Rich Stambulian, who has been covering the team the whole entire year. Whoa, Rich, other way.
Other way?
Happens to the best of us, Rich.
You can tell I'm a rookie.
No, you're not a rookie. You're a veteran at Wayne Today. So, Rich, so far today, Wayne Hills and Fairlawn, they've been in a deadlock battle through 3 quarters. Both these teams have been basically atop the NBL all season. What do you think the Patriots have to do the rest of the game in order to come out victorious?
Well, they've had success a couple of times this year in close games in the fourth quarter in really picking up their intensity on defense. They've been beaten down low this game by Fairlawn's 2 top players pretty consistently, and they do have a size advantage, but Hills has got to pick up the intensity. They have to deny that entry pass down low. They're making it too easy for
Cousins, number 34.
to come across and get the ball in good shooting position. So they have to play a little, pressure the ball out top and beat the girls to the spot down low so they don't get those easy shots.
In this situation, what kind of defense would you play? Man-to-man, box and one, maybe a 2-3 zone?
Well, I suspect Coach Percy is going to change it up a little bit and try to confuse Fairlawn with a couple of different looks so that it can't get comfortable running their set plays against any particular defense. Because all season he's recognized that his team is going to be undersized against most of these NBIL teams. So they're playing constantly at a height disadvantage.
Sophomore center Holly Bassnick has really had a coming out party this season. She's been averaging a double-double, and she's had a couple of 20-point games. How has she been able to emerge as the leading scorer for this Patriots team?
Well, she's, you can tell she's got the ability. She's got a pretty good understanding of the game. She's just a more well-rounded player than a lot of the kids you see at this level, even as only a sophomore. And I think she's shown, pretty good composure for a sophomore who understands that the scoring load is on her, pretty much. That's their first option offensively.
So at the state cutoff, as Sam Levine basket is no good, they are going to a charge. But getting back to the interview, the state cutoff was Saturday, and the Patriots are 12-6 at the cutoff. Who do you think they possibly could face in the first round of the state tournament, and do you think they will have a home game?
I really haven't looked at the possible matchups they could have, but it looks pretty favorable that they should get a home game in the first round, and that would be the first time for the girls to have a state home game in I don't know how many years. So that would be a great achievement, and hopefully, that'll attract a sizable crowd to come out and support them. Because the last 2 years they had to go on the road for that first round state game.
Rich, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Now, as Rich Stambouli, sports columnist for the Wayne Today. Andrew, back to you.
Guys, I have no idea how that was a charge before on Levine. I don't know about that. So now, O'Leary makes the first of her free throws. Second shot on the way. No good. Rebounded there by Levine. There the Bastanik. Bastanik takes it up. Olis puts it in. So now the Patriots have a 42-41 lead.
Perfect timing there on that pass by Holly Bastanik. She anticipated perfectly. It was a 2-on-1, and right when the defender took a step towards Bastanik, she made a nice bounce pass to Olis for the layup.
Cousins comes right back and makes the ensuing layup. So now the Cutters regain the lead. This game has been back and forth all night long. Stambouli takes it up. Levine to Olis. To Litsky. Litsky to Olis. To Stambouli. Stambouli to Olis. To Levine. Levine takes it out to Olis. To Litsky. Litsky back to Olis. Stambouli. They're trying to find the shot once again. The Patriots searching for it.
Well, I think the Patriots really need to look down low towards Holly Bastanik. Maybe try to even get Cousins into a little bit of foul trouble.
Bastanik puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound there as a jump ball, so it'll stay in favor of the Patriots.
They gotta go down low, I think, because they can't find anything outside. They're playing too good defense, so I don't know.
Well, Fairlawn's had good pressure on the perimeter, and the Patriots have just been passing around the key, but they have to make that entry pass and break the defense.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, the one key, Bobby, has really been Sam Levine. When she's had the ball, she's really done a nice job making some of these defenders look like cones and then finding open people down low. We haven't really seen that in the last couple of minutes.
Taken there by Stambouli. Stambouli brings it up for the Patriots right in the fast break. To Levine. Levine to Olis. Olis from the foul line. No good.
Olis has a very interesting shot. She just kind of lets it go.
It's a very high arcing shot.
Yeah.
Cisco puts it up. It's good. So now the Patriots fall into a 45-42 hole. Litsky. Back to Stambouli. Levine. To Litsky. Back to Stambouli. Stambouli trying to find a shot. Levine for three. It is good, so the Patriots come back and tie the game at 45.
It was a good job by them because they took their time and they found the open person, and it was just a very good play.
Good look there by Levine.
Not just getting the 3 points. That's not only the best thing for the Patriots, but now if the Patriots could start draining those outside shots, then Holly Bassick will be wide open down low, and the Cutters will not be able to double team her.
Put up there by Cisco. It is good. So now the Patriots fall back behind 47-45. Stambouli to Litsky. Litsky back to Stambouli. To Levine. To Litsky. Litsky for three. Rebounded there by Olis. Bring it down there by Basnick. And she is fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots.
Great aggression there by Holly Bassick as Fairlawn, after they blocked Becky's shot, they got the rebound, and Bassick just took the ball right out of the Cutter's hands. But the foul is on the floor because the ref pointed to the floor, so it'll be a side out for the Patriots.
And one more foul on the Cutters. It'll be 1-on-1. The Patriots already have 8 fouls. Alley for three. No good. Rebounded there by Basnick. Another jump ball. It will be in favor of the Patriots.
The Patriots need to show a little bit more patience. I know Sam Lee made the first 3, but that's 3 threes in a row. They have to try to work the ball down low.
Stambouli for three. Banks it in. Holy cow. And they're going to call it a 2-pointer.
Her foot was on the line. Coach Percy was arguing the call, but he will not win that argument. But Stambouli getting a deuce from the bank.
Yeah, she didn't even think that was going in by a long shot. She just was so surprised.
I was surprised too from here. I really didn't think it was going in, but a nice high arcing shot off the glass for 2.
But that ties up the game, 47-47.
So 3 minutes and 15 seconds here left in the game. 47-47 between 2 of the upper tier teams in the NBIL. This game will not affect state seedings because the state cutoff was last Saturday after the Patriots demolished the Clifton Mustangs in the first round of the state county tournament.
Stambouli brings it up for the Patriots. Trying to settle for a shot. To Levine. To Olis. Back to Litsky. To Basnick. To Levine. To Stambouli. Stambouli drives. Down low to Basnick. Goes up. Count it. And it is good. So now she'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play. Good move there by Basnick.
She did a great job. She saw she was, CC was jumping, was going to jump. So then she went up right after she was coming down so she could force the foul, and she scored. So that's an even better factor.
I was a little surprised Stambouli passed up that shot originally. It's probably a shot I would have taken. But she made the right decision. She got the pump fake. She drove to the hole and found Basnick, who got the foul, and then completes the 3-point play right there. She gets the roll on the free throw. As the Patriots now take a 3-point lead over the Fairlawn Cutters, 50-47.
And draining that extra point was also majorly big because now they know who the 3-point shooters are, and if they hit it too, they can burn a lot of time down, and if they score, they're in trouble. If the Patriots score, the Fairlawn team's in trouble.
Especially since the Patriots have basically come down the floor, and they've been scoring on a lot of possessions and getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
So now it'll be a 1-on-1, 1-on-1, with Cousins at the line.
These are where free throws really get important right here, especially in these one-on-one situations. And this is where everyone, especially the Patriots, really need to box out.
As Cousins drains the first one. So now she gets the second one. Second shot on the way. Rolls in.
With Cousins' like broken hand, she mainly has to shoot with one hand now, and she's good with it. And I just think that's a great shot.
Well, another player, comparing her to college basketball phenom Greg Oden, I believe he's really a righty, but he has to play
He is a
left-handed.
righty. He is a
and
righty.
He's just been tearing up the NCAA.
It just shows the talent the young man has.
And also the talent that Cousins has, being able to play this well with basically a broken hand, I guess her injury is.
A little confusion on the court. As both teams are in the bonus. So Patriots go to the line for a one-on-one.
So another thriller here at the Gifford. Last Thursday, the boys basketball team beat the Birkenfield Bears by 1 point. Andrew, that game was just a thriller to say the least.
Oh, it was. Levine, 2:18 remaining here in the ball game. First free throw is good. So now she'll go to the line for her second one. As the Patriots take a 51-49 lead. This is to extend the lead to 3. It's good.
Huge free throws there by Sam Levine, because there's a huge difference in the game. It's a 3-point game than a 2-point game, because now the Patriots know that Fairlawn could be looking for a 3. It also changes Fairlawn's mindset on defense, because they know that they will not be able to give up any 2s to the Patriots.
Now, that was a weird foul, because I didn't see Linda Sambuli foul O'Leary at all, but now she's going to go to the line for a one-on-one.
So Stambouli now has 4 fouls, so now she really has to be careful.
O'Leary for her first free throw. It's good. Second one coming. Actually, now they're at 10 fouls, so now every time they get fouled, they go to the line for 2 shots. O'Leary, second one, rims out. Rebounded there by Levine. As here comes the press. Oh, no, Fairlawn backs off the press. So a timeout here goes for the Patriots.
That was a big miss, because now if Hill scores, it's going to be a 2-possession game, and there's about 2 minutes left, so they're going to have to find a way to stop this Patriots defense or offense.
Getting back to what you were saying, Bobby, when you're down in a game like this by 2 points, this is where defense really plays a huge role in the game right now. Fairlawn, they need a stop or 2, and they really need to get down the floor and make their shots, because they've had opportunities at the line, but they haven't been capitalizing, and not making free throws late in close games, that will just shoot you in the foot.
Absolutely. I mean, but I'm just, David, let's go into the future here. Saturday, they travel to the Passaic County Technical Institute to take on the Kennedy, forgot what the logo.
I don't know what it is either.
I forgot. I knew it, but anyway, they're taking on Kennedy. What are their chances against them? What do you feel?
Well, this Patriots team, they're battle tested because they've beaten Rampone, they've beaten Northern Highlands this year. So it really depends, but the teams from Patterson are just a whole different animal. So that would be a tough game for the Patriots, and they have a nice young nucleus, but I think they will just come up short against Kennedy. And don't forget, Kennedy won the Passaic County tournament last year. They beat Eastside by a point.
And Eastside defeated Wayne Hills by, I believe, like 25 points in the county tournament last year. So it just shows the talent over in the town over in Patterson. Another timeout taken by Bill Percy.
So, guys, Coach Percy just called a timeout. He was not happy with what he saw. What do you think Coach Percy will tell his team in terms of how to break this press?
Well, he's going to tell them, keep moving the ball around. Keep moving it around, but be safe with it. If you can't move around, hold on to it. Make them come to you and try to draw a foul, because you would like to go to the free throw line to get shots. But melt as much clock as you can from the clock.
Yeah, they just got to keep it moving, and I think that's how they can win. I mean, from what I saw, they keep on double teaming them, and it's hard to pass away. And then they start tripling triple teaming them, and so it's tough to get away from that. But they got to find a way.
And also, the Patriots really have to be smart here with the ball. If they're triple team, don't try to make a pass that you know you can't make. Because turnovers here, especially giving Farrell points in transition. If Farrell gets a steal, that's one thing. But at least make the Farrell Cars work for their points on offense. So, minute 54 here left in the fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, Andrew Giles, the play-by-play guy. I'm David Suntup, alongside Bobby Gross.
Levine trying to melt clock. Dribbles around to Stambouli. Stambouli dribbling around to Bastanek. Back to Stambouli. Reach and foul there on O'Leary. So now Stambouli will go to the line for a one-on-one.
Another good thing about this Hills team is they're fast. Stambouli and Levine, they're very fast, so they can break away from these double teams.
And also, they really know how to handle the ball, and they're doing really a great job taking care of the ball.
Stambouli misses her free throw. So now the Cutters have a new sign of life.
As Coach Percy was just yelling out, he wants pressure on the ball.
O'Leary makes a circus shot. She's hurt, but I have no idea how she managed to make that shot.
As the foul is on Stambouli, so she fouls out, and now, actually,
yes,
it is on her. As Katie Abate is now in the game. Huge free throw here for Farallon.
Yeah, if they make this, I think the momentum will shift dramatically. And so.
Well, it's definitely a different game. Either way, it's already a different game. It's a tie game, and now Wayne Hills really needs to score. But if they're down by one, their whole attitude changes on offense.
O'Leary, the free throw. Missed it. Rebounded there by Olis. Taken by Litsky to Bastanek. Bastanek gets fouled, goes to the line for 2 shots.
Great job there by Litsky, showing off her court vision and seeing Holly Bastanek running down the court. And now Bastanek to the line for a deuce.
Bastanek's shot rims out. So now here comes the second of 2 free throws. So now here comes Bastanek. Misses both. Very uncharacteristic. Jump ball will be in favor of Fairlawn.
That is not something you will see very often. Holly Bastanek missing 2 free throws. And you can't say it's because of the score, because she's made clutch shots all season long, especially in that Ramsey game where I believe it may have been tied or they were down by 1, and she made the game-winning shot with, I think, 30 seconds left.
Score now is 52-52 with 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
So now Coach Percy has to develop a defense that really just going to stop Fairlawn from driving to the basket. And one thing we haven't talked about really, in the second half, they had done a great job of containing Carly Montag, who is really not getting a lot of shots off.
And also, Cousins has really been contained too, but mostly Fairlawn has really done a nice job getting to the basket and really getting to the free throw line, because that's where Fairlawn has made a living in the second half.
Yeah, has Montauk scored this half?
I think, yeah, she did on that where she got a lucky bounce.
Yes.
The shooter's bounce, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has 2 points in the second half. So I think at least she has 13 or 15 for the game. 13, something like that.
She has a very good shot.
Especially from downtown. That's her neighborhood out there.
Levine, Litsky, Abate, Bastanek, and Olis on the floor for the Patriots. As the Patriots go in the press, so let's see how Fairlawn handles this. As Fairlawn breaks the press nicely.
The Patriots got put good pressure on number 4. She was dribbling the ball very high, but no one was able to get in there and swipe the ball away.
Bogans to Montag. Montag gets free. Back to O'Leary. 46 seconds remaining here at the Gifford.
Montag hesitated a little bit there. I thought she would try to get around the pick and possibly pop a tray.
I think Fairlawn's trying to get it down low and trying to burn some time to maybe be the last shot or give Hills one last chance.
Kicked out there, the Bogans to Montag. 25 seconds remaining here. Ball on the floor, taken by Litsky. Back to Cousins, as Fairlawn burns a timeout.
I thought in that spot right there, Litsky had the ball on the ground. Call a timeout in that situation. Don't try to rush everything. You have time and settle for the last shot. Because the Patriots basically played their hand perfectly there. Fairlawn was not able to find the shot, and the Patriots played good defense and forced a turnover, but they tried to do things a little too quickly there, and now Fairlawn has the ball back. And now there's no shot clock, so Fairlawn basically has the last shot.
So 16.3 remaining with Fairlawn. I have to assume they're going to try to give it to Montag or Cousins. I mean, if I had to guess right now, I think they're going to give it down low to Cousins.
Well, also, the refs really do not call as many fouls, especially in a game like this. They won't let one little foul decide the game, so it really depends. Since I needed 2, I would say probably Cousins, but if they had to make it 2 or 3 to tie or win the game, I would have thought Montag will get the ball.
And some information, Montag and Cousins are both juniors. And Nicole Cisco is a sophomore, so this team's got still a couple of years left. Well, at least for Montag and Cousins, they got 1 year left, so.
Oh, stay with this Patriots team. They have
Yeah.
I mean, Sam Levine, Becky Ola, Cindy Stambuli, Holly Basnick, all underclassmen. Same with Claire Cisco.
O'Leary to Bogans. 12 seconds to O'Leary. 8 seconds. Timeout once again by Fairlawn. The Patriots continue to deny any looks at a shot.
Well, now if Hills keeps on playing this tight defense, I think now they're going to give it to Montag because she can shoot the outside jet because they can't get it to Cousins. So
Basically, what I would say is Patriots are doing a good job with their interior defense, not allowing Fairlawn to have any passing leads down low. So basically now, with 7 seconds left, I would probably guess a couple of dribbles and then try to get Montag open for a 3.
I mean, they're going to have to look quick. And I mean, this game could be going into overtime. The first basketball game we've ever done to go into overtime, I believe.
Definitely. That is correct, Andrew.
Actually, last year when we were waiting to do the game against Pascack Valley, I believe, the JV game before that
Yes, I went to double overtime.
Double overtime. So, we were here late that night. Very late, actually, because the varsity game ended up starting pretty late.
Well, I didn't go to school next day, so it didn't hurt me too much.
I don't know how the heck you remember that, but that's
Oh,
a story
Andrew,
for
you know
another day.
me. You know me and my memory.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, back to the action here because we have a thriller here at the Gifford.
Bogans tipped out of bounds by a bait. Bogans to O'Leary. 5 seconds. O'Leary trying to get a look. Puts up a shot. No good. So we're going to go into overtime here at the Gifford Gymnasium.
Off-balance shot there by Fairlawn. They did not get a good shot off. You have to give props to the Wayne Hills defense.
Absolutely. I mean, just a really defensive battle there at the end for the Patriots. They did a great job denying shot. And I thought O'Leary was going to get in there, but they constantly denied her any space.
yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I thought it was a foul, but I'm not sure. Maybe she just fell on her own to try and force a foul.
I think she did a little acting.
Yeah, just so if she missed, just in case she gets 2 shots.
So now, we're 4-minute overtime here at the Gifford.
So now it's really going to come down to defense here, in whichever team could take smart shots and capitalize. And also, it'll be interesting to see how much these teams press.
I think the Hills team is tired. I don't think they're going to press, but they might. I don't know. Got to see what's left in their tanks.
Well, Hills usually plays a very short rotation. They only play about 6 or 7 players. And now Stamboul's fouled out, so now basically their rotation is a lot less, and they have a lot less margin for error.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the jump. It's out of bounds.
So now Bogans to O'Leary. Montag back to O'Leary. Down low to Cousins. Cousins puts it up. No good. Rebounded there by Levine.
Good defense by Hills to make sure Cousins doesn't get in for a layup. She had to take a little fadeaway shot.
Litsky dribbling around, puts up a shot, banks it in. So now the Patriots take the first points in overtime, are up 54-52.
Good shot there by Litsky. She drove to the hole. She had the free throw line jumper, and she goes to the bank for 2.
Bogans to Montag. Montag she unleashes really deep. No good. Bastanik to Abate.
I know Montag's been making threes a lot of the game, mostly in the first half, but that's NBA range right there, and that's not the kind of shot you want when it's a 2-point game in overtime.
Bogans. Down low to Cousins. To Cisco, puts it up, no good. Olis to Litsky. Litsky dribbles up.
The Patriots defense has really been putting the pressure on the Farallon Cutters, and Farallon has not been taking smart shots, and they haven't had any quality shots so far in overtime.
Levine to Abate to Bastanik. Back to Levine. Levine drives to Bastanik. Bastanik puts it up, gets a roll. So now the Patriots take a 4-point lead with 2:06 remaining here in overtime. O'Leary brings it up for the Cutters to Montag. Montag goes out of bounds, so it'll still be Farallon ball.
So guys, Farallon's down by 4 now. Less than 2 minutes left in overtime. How do you think that being down 4 changes their offensive philosophy?
I'm really not sure. They've done a lot that I didn't think they would do, and so I'm not sure what they're gonna do.
Well, do you think they start going for threes now, Bobby? Maybe
Yeah, but they just took out one of their best shooters, Montag. So I'm not sure.
I'm not sure with that. And Cisco.
Oh, do you think maybe Montag was taken out because she took an ill-advised 3 earlier in overtime?
Maybe. I'm not sure though.
So now Cisco will go to the line for 2 shots.
But it just seems a little surprising, even though it may have been an ill-advised shot. At this point in the game, when right now you're down by 4 points, and you may need a 3 later on, so I'm a little surprised that Montag is now on the bench.
Yeah.
Shot there is good by Cisco. So now O'Leary will check out, and Bogans will come in. Probably for defensive purposes, so she doesn't get another foul, O'Leary. That's all I can guess. Second shot there by Cisco. Falls in. So substitutes will come in. Samantha Tucker checks in for the Cutters.
Carter's bringing the press here, so this will be big for the Patriots, getting the ball in bounds, especially since Farallon just made both free throws.
Levine to Olis. Back to Litsky. Abate. Levine. Patriots up by 2. Levine to Abate. Levine puts up a jumper. It is good. It'll fall in. So now the Patriots take a 58-54 lead.
Nice passing by Hills to just get open and score. Great job.
Shot there by Tucker. 3-ball, no good. So Levine trying to keep it in, goes out of bounds. Now, Fairlawn sends back in O'Leary, Montag, and Cisco.
So I guess I was wrong on my assumption about Montag. I guess the Fairlawn coach just trying to spell some of his players so they're a little bit fresher for the rest of the overtime.
Yeah, I think that exactly that. That's the reason.
Basnick to Levine. To Olis. A bait. 55 seconds remaining here in overtime. Basnick. Timeout here taken by the Patriots. With 48.9 remaining here in overtime, Patriots lead the Fairlawn Card 58-54.
If I'm Coach Percy, basically the Patriots have had a great shot selection here in overtime so far. They've scored on basically all their possessions. But some of their passes need to be a little bit crisper and a little bit smarter because there have been a couple of passes that have almost been stolen.
Yeah, if they could, I think what he's telling them right now is just try and hold on to the ball as long as you can, because they need to. It's a 2-possession game, so I think.
Basically, what you're trying to come across, Bobby. If the Patriots could take 15 to 20 seconds off this clock, even if they don't score, it doesn't give Fairlawn much time to come down the floor and score 2 times. If the Patriots could hold down to the ball.
Yeah, and even if Hills doesn't score, I think Fairlawn should go for a 3. So then they're only down by 1. So if they need to foul, they still have a shot for a 3, but I'm not sure.
Well, I would probably go down low because Cousins is their best low post player, and Fairlawn in overtime in the end of the fourth quarter is really struggling from outside.
Yeah, but they can't get down low also. So the Hills defense has really paralyzed them. Yeah.
Levine to Litsky. Litsky to a bait. A bait. Dribbling around. Timeout called there by Percy again with 40.4 seconds remaining. Still have a 4-point lead for the Patriots.
Andrew, why did you think he called a timeout?
Because he doesn't want to turn over the ball and give Fairlawn any opportunity to get the deficit closer.
So if you're Coach Percy here, what would you tell your team?
I tell him, be smart. You know, don't look to shoot. Obviously, because you're up by 4. They're not fouling you. So I just dribble around the perimeter. And then if someone's open down low, throw it to them down low and have them milk clock and kick it back out. There's no reason to throw up any shots now when you're up by 4 with 40.4 seconds remaining. Unless there's absolutely nobody in the vicinity of you and you're right next to the basket just to put the lead up to 6.
Yeah, there's no shot clock. You're not under any pressure except for the defense. I mean, just pass it and keep the ball away from them, and that's what you got to do to win.
And also, besides there being no pressure because of the shot clock, the Patriots control their own destiny here. If they can have a nice long possession, pass the ball around, run their offensive set, and get a quality shot and make it, that's basically a nail in the coffin for Fairlawn.
Basnick to Levine. Gets fouled there by Bogan, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Is it 2 or is it a 1-on-1?
It's 2 because both teams are at 10 fouls.
I wasn't sure what the rule was for overtime. I'm not sure if the 10. I wasn't sure if the 10 carried over.
Once you get the 10, it
carries over for the rest of the game.
Well, except in the first half. Levine's first shot is good. Montag checks in.
Now, to keep it a 2-possession game, they have to hit a 3 and then make 2. And if she makes this, it'll be 2 threes to keep it a 2-possession game. And it will be.
So now Fairlawn down by 6, needs a 3. O'Leary to Montag. Montag to O'Leary. O'Leary for 3. No good. Rebound there by Basnick. So now Basnick will go to the line for 2 shots.
If she makes one of these, then it's a 3-possession game, and Fairlawn won't have a shot.
Bobby, just took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say if Basnick made at least 1 or 2, that'll be the nail in the coffin for the Fairlawn Cutters. Coach Percy wants to have a quick word with his team. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email the Wayne Hills TV Club at Wayne Hills TV at AOL.com. Once again, that is Wayne Hills TV at AOL.com. If you are interested in getting a copy of this game, please drop off a DVD in room 115 and give it to Mr. Hookstreet. We only accept the minus version DVD.
Basnick misses the first free throw.
Fairlawn still has a shot. They just need to, if she misses here, they need to get the rebound and score.
They have to score quickly, though, because
Yeah.
they need 2.
They need a 3.
Well, 2 threes. That's
Yeah,
what I
2
meant.
threes. I think it's over now.
I think it is. I think that's a nail in the coffin. Unless something miraculous happens.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller-esque. 3-point field goal there is good. So now the Fairlawn Cutters just make it a little more interesting.
I think they got to get a steal right now, right here. They got to
Steal and a 2, and
Yeah.
then foul.
Yeah, because they don't need a 3 now. They
Yeah.
need a steal and at least a 2. But just when you thought the game was over, it wasn't.
Especially since Wayne Hills has had a lot of trouble with the press so far in this game. So now it's very interesting for Wayne Hills, and now this is definitely the most important side out of the game.
16 and a half seconds remain here in the overtime.
So basically, if you're Fairlawn, if the Patriots inbound the ball, do you foul? I think you have to.
Yeah, you have no choice. You got to foul. You can't let them take off clock. You got to just hope they miss their free throws. You have no choice. You foul them.
So basically, if I'm the Patriots, no long passes, just get the ball in bounds. And hopefully, if the Patriots can get the ball in bounds cleanly, they will be at the charity stripe for a pair.
Levine taken there by Basnick. Basnick is fouled.
They almost stole it there, and that would have solved the problem. And then they would have scored it too, and then they could have fouled again without burning too much time.
A very dangerous pass there by Sam Levine, as Cousins tipped the pass, but fell right into the hands of Holly Basnick. And now Basnick has a chance to redeem herself for her earlier miss.
Basnick makes the free throw.
Coach Percy clears his rebounders. The other 4 players are at half court. As Basnick drains the second free throw, it's now a 6-point game of 14.3 seconds.
Montag takes up. 3-point there, no good.
And
Rebounded by Litsky. Litsky, they will melt it down as the Wayne Hills Patriots have a dramatic overtime victory versus the Fairlawn Cutters, 63-57. Guys, it was a tremendous game. Great job by the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots really came out here in overtime. Their defense was stifling because Fairlawn was not able to get anything down low, and Fairlawn was ice cold from the field. And the Wayne Hills Patriots had a very patient offense. They made their shots in overtime, and then when it came down to free throws, they were able to make the free throws at the end.
yeah, they passed great. They played great. Their defense was amazing in the fourth and overtime periods. I think it was just a solid game overall.
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job. I mean, they had a little trouble with the press in the early going, but they came up big, and they did it when it mattered. Any last comments, Dave, Bobby?
No, that's it
I'm
from
good.
me, Andrew.
Yeah, you want to go home. All right, thanks, guys. That's the end of the ball game here at the Gymnasium. The final score here, the Wayne Hills Patriots 63-57. For Kyle Katine, Kyle Fulbreck, Bobby Gross, David Suntup. What's the other kid's name?
Connor
Dave?
Peckham.
Connor Peckham.
And
Jake Silverman.
Jake Silverman. I'm Andrew Gayo, signing off. Take care. Have a great night.